Hi guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We're doing Psalms chapter 38. This psalm is titled Prayer of a Sinner, a Psalm of David to bring remembrance. So just to get right into it, from verses 1 to 8, I wrote that David is reflecting on the pain that he feels from God handling him accordingly based on the sin that he committed. In this section, David is very descriptive with his pain. He talks about illness, he talks about weakening bones, overwhelming burdens, rotting flesh, mourning, fever, and loss of strength. I feel like he's doing this to show God like he's sincerely sorry for the wrong that he did, and to show God that he is enduring the pain that God is putting onto him. Then for verses 9 to 14, I wrote that David understands that this has to happen, which leads to him closing himself off from others, and many has left his side because of this process. In verse 11, it says, "My loved ones and friends stand back from my afflictions, and my relatives stand at a distance." Then in verses 13 and 14, he says, "I am like a deaf person. I do not hear. I am like a speechless person who does not open his mouth. I'm like a man who does not hear and has no arguments in his mouth." Now, why does he say all this? I believe like he's doing this as a preventative. I kind of learned that from the next chapter, from chapter 39. And it's kind of good that I'm doing both of them today because they kind of go hand in hand with each other. But I take that as a preventative. Like he didn't want to speak to anybody because he knew he would be acting out of anger, or like sin would come upon him. Then to end the chapter, verses 15 to 20, I wrote that David's awareness allows him to confess his sins to the Lord and continue to rely on him despite the hardships he's facing. And he's pleading God for mercy. In verses 21 and 22, he says, "Lord, do not abandon me. My God, do not be far from me. Hurry to help me, my Lord, my salvation." So even in the midst of all this hurting, this trouble, David's still aware that God is the only one that can help him out of this. I think that's David's biggest message here to all of us, is like God is going to pull us out of any situation that we might be in. But that is all I have for you guys, and I will see you guys right after this to post chapter 39. I love y'all. God loves you. Have a great day.